Hello, I heard everyone here with more Nameless. And to be honest, it's been a while since I played, so I don't quite remember what happened. I just know we're dating Yuri, and we are apparently his maid. That's what I remember happening last. Also, I noticed I have the phone thing now. Can't do anything with it yet, but that's fun. Can't wait for that to be important. Anyway, this girl is doomed. I know how that feels. The class stirred as the teacher mentioned that exams will start soon. For this exam, I want to give up. It's going to be so much harder than the last one. I sighed and plopped down on my desk. I'm already in pain and exams are coming too. I soon heard other students leaving the classroom. They must be going to the cafeteria for lunch. You're still exercising? I looked at Zoe sitting in front of me and asked. Zoe was always around the playground with Shimby saying she's on a diet. I understand that Zoe's on a diet, but I don't know why Shimby joins her. In the afternoon, she always eats strawberry milk and creamy bread. There's no point in being on a diet then. But where's Yanho? I look by my side but don't see Yanho. Chasing more cats. I see. Yanho's especially popular with the girls. I felt kind of proud to see my doll so loved. Then, what is Lance doing? I turned around and found Lance still in his desk reading his notes. Hey, Lance, you're not going to lunch? Lance replied without lifting his eyes from his notes. He then closed his notes and suddenly stood up. Why? Where are you going? If you don't want to say, fine. Humph. I was kind of sullen at his coldness. I was just treating him comfortably like at home since no one was around. Does he have to be so cold when we're outside the house? Oh, okay. Make sure you eat, though, I added after peering at Zoe and Shimby. Lance hesitated a bit and nodded. After seeing the door close, Zoe mumbled it as if teasing me. No. Yeah, just tease me. Go ahead. Ugh. I'm now getting teased with a weirder title because of Lance's cold attitude. This is all Yuri's fault. Thanks to whimsical Zoe, we left the classroom together 10 minutes later. Can she give up so easily like that after declaring to lose weight? I headed to the cafeteria thinking Zoe really knows how to rationalize. You'll probably only have the unpopular kinds of bread right now. Shimby just lives on strawberry milk. That's the only thing she consumes. And apparently that creamy bread, whatever I said earlier. That's not a meal. Hey, this voice. I found out. I was about to object to Shimby's choice for lunch when I heard a familiar voice from behind. I instinctively turned around. Hi, Mr. Eugen. My favorite. Oh boy. How can you be so blunt? Mr. Eugen looked down and almost ordered me. What? But I have something very important to take care of called lunch? I need to feed myself before I die, thank you? Ugh. I saw his eyes glare behind those glasses of his. No, okay, I'll go. I don't need food, I'm fine. I ended up slouching my shoulders and followed Mr. Eugen. I could see Shimby and Zoe pretending to wipe away their tears and wave. Nothing's working out today. I don't feel good about the rest of the day. Mr. Eugen, where are we going? This isn't the way to the infirmary. Huh? Then where are we going? Why to the gate?
베아트리치에게 필요한 비품들이 배달 왔거든.
Oh boy. Delivered to the gate? I felt more nervous. Mr. Eugen, what's all this? I lost words at what was piled in front of me. Mr. Eugen clicked his tongue at seeing me be so flustered.
아까 내가 말한 걸 잊었나? 자넨 칼슘을 조금 더 섭취해야겠고 기억력에 문제가 있는 모양이야. 좋아, 다시 알려주지. 이건 나의 사랑스러운 그녀 베아트리치를 위한 생필품이다.
Daily supplies? I look at the huge mountain in front of me. Boxes of body soap, aroma oil, lubricants, rainbow microfiber towels, mud masks, etc. Excessive amounts of bath supplies were forming a small mountain in front of a gate. The sheer amount shocked me. The fact that this was all for that one skeleton model shocked me more. This doesn't feel good. There was no one around, and it was just me and Mr. Eugen facing the boxes. And what's more, Mr. Eugen had his arms folded and looked relaxed. Then, does he want me to move all this by myself? Mr. Eugen, you're not saying I have to take all this to the infirmary, are you?
잘 알고 있군.
Oh God.
알았으면 어서 움직여. 지금 이 시간에도 베아트리치가 목이 빠지게 기다리고 있단 말이다. 얼른 이걸 가져가서 그녀의 몸을 더 아름답게 가꾸지.
Mr. Eugen stared towards the infirmary far away. I was so thunderstruck that I yelled out loud. How? How can I carry this all by myself? Besides, why does Beatrice need all this? She only has bones, so all you need is a towel to wipe.
내 앞에서 그녀를 모욕하려는 건가?
Oh no. I covered my mouth in a hurry. Mr. Eugen gave me a deathly look.
베아트리치는 귀족 가문의 영역.
Oh man.
태어나는 순간부터 지금까지 항상 이런 대접만을 받고 살아온 아가씨란 말이다.
I'm so curious about the origin of Beatrice.
그런데 지금 뭐라고 했지? 수건이라고? 그것도 대충?
His eyes are very pretty though. Mr. Eugen's voice grew lower. He was so intimidating, but I couldn't help but back away. I took a huge step back and said, I wasn't saying that's what you have to do. I was just saying that there are other ways than giving material things to show your love to Beatrice. Yeah, something like that. Mr. Eugen shook his head at what I said.
뭘 모르는 거야. 자고로 남자란 사랑하는 여인에게 얼마를 투자해도 그것을 아깝게 여기지 않는 동물이다.
Yuri would probably agree. This would sound romantic to anyone who hears it, but the problem is that woman is not what normal people think. But the problem is that that woman is not what normal people think. Beatrice is a model. A creepy skeleton model. But she's just a model.
뭐라고?
Saying Beatrice is just a model is like someone saying that Yuri is just a doll. You can't just say things like that. Gosh. As Mr. Eugen asked sharply again, I closed my mouth, and I hurriedly grabbed a top box. I was saying she deserves that kind of treatment. Of course I have to move all these. Beatrice must be waiting.
아무튼 이걸 다 옮겨놓은 이후에는 가도 좋으니까 마음대로 해. 단 하나도 빠짐없이 양호실에 옮겨놔야 한다. 나중에 빠진 게 있는지 없는지 다 확인할 거야.
Okay, but where are you going? Oh, to the spa. What?
오늘 배달이 좀 늦는 바람에 아침부터 베아트리치의 기분이 별로 좋지 않아.
Oh no.
언제나 눈부시게 빛나던 광치가.
We can't have that.
잠시 그녀를 데리고 온천역이라도 다녀와야 돼. 이대로 두면 그녀가 정말 크게 화를 내고 말일 거야. 물론 화를 내는 모습도 아름답지만.
Oh my gosh. Going to the spa with Beatrice? I just imagined something very creepy. In the middle of steaming springs, Beatrice is white bones. Ugh. I get goosebumps just thinking about it. I shook my head, trying to forget that horrible scene. Anyways, Mr. Eugen, can you leave for the spa right now? What if someone... Oh, can you leave for the spa right now? What if someone gets sick? Mr. Eugen looked at me as if I was asking something stupid. What?
그게 나랑 무슨 상관이지? 양호실은 뒀다 뭐에 쓰려고 하는 거야? 아무 약이나 주워 먹으라고 해.
Yeah, they can doctor themselves. It's fine. What? How can they just take whatever they need?
괜찮아. 아무 문제 없어. 지금까지 그렇게 해왔으니까.
How do you still work here? What? I doubted my
지금까지
ears.
그렇게 해왔단 말이다. 아픈 녀석들이 오면 선반에 있는 약들 좀 대충 아무거나 골라줬지. 그랬더니 다들 잘 맞나.
He like just doesn't even know what he's grabbing. He's like, yeah, this will probably work.
그럼 빨리 끝내도록 해라. 난 이만.
Mr. Eugen calmly walked away. He must not know how shocked and scared I am right now. I turn around and stare blankly at the pile of boxes in front of me. What am I gonna do? It doesn't make any sense for me to carry all this by myself. But I can't just ignore it and turn away. Mr. Eugen will never forgive me if I do. I sighed and grabbed one of the boxes. I'll be done eventually after a while. Of course. I'm doomed, Mr. Eugen. I'm gonna hate you forever. I finished carrying everything and hurried, but it was just as I expected. The cafeteria ran out of everything. Do you have any bread left? The cafeteria lady silently shook her head. I guess I'll have to skip lunch and starve today. I slouched my shoulders and headed to the classroom. It was late and classes will start soon. There wasn't even time to go to the convenience store, so I just gave up. I'm hungry. Every time I take a step, I hear my stomach growl. It's my stomach blaming the owner who didn't provide it food. I'm sorry, just bear with me for a while. It isn't fun for either of us. After class, I'll run to the convenience store and stuff something in it. I was grumbling while walking to the classroom when I stopped abruptly. On the hallway back to the classroom, I saw two familiar people. The woman's our Korean teacher. Everyone facing her is Yuri. Oh man, I saw the Korean teacher starting a conversation with Yuri on the other side of the hallway. Probably gonna want to get in on my boy. Teacher flipped her long hair and talked to him in a high voice. Her nails looked like they were recently done at a salon. Her long, lean fingers were very feminine. Nails look recently done. It might get caught in her hair if... What? I was feeling disdain towards the teacher for some reason. Huh? Why am I upset right now? Just talking with another teacher. I was embarrassed and scratched my head for no reason. She was holding on a pretty basket in one hand. I couldn't see well, but I guessed it was a gift because of the colorful wrapping. What's inside? Before I knew it, I was focusing on her conversation and forgot my hunger.
아니요, 아직입니다.
Yuri sounded serious, unlike usual. I widened my eyes at the unfamiliar sight.
마침 저도 아직인데 그러시면 함께 식사하시는 건 어떠세요? 이 옆에 괜찮은 식당을 알고 있거든요.
I'm not jealous of Yuri talking with the teacher. I'm just jealous that they have food and I don't. The Korean teacher smiled. It was a feminine and soft, kind smile.
저도 그러고 싶지만 오늘은 힘들 것 같군요. 점심시간이 얼마 남지 않았어요. 바로 다음 시간에 수업이 있거든요.
아, 정말 아쉽게 됐네요. 오늘은 제가 포기해야겠군요.
네, 죄송합니다. 다음번엔 제가 대접하도록
Look at Yuri being a responsible-ish teacher.
그 말 기억해둘게요. 아, 맞다. 이거 받으세요.
She held out the basket she was holding.
아니에요. 아침에 구운 거예요. 바로 다음에 수업 있으시면 제대로 식사도 못 하실 텐데. 이거 드세요.
이렇게 생각해 주시니 감사합니다. 빈손으로 받아도 되는 건지 모르겠네요.
선생님 드리려고 준비한 건데요, 뭐. 대신 다음번 식사 약속 꼭 잊지 마세요.
Yuri elegantly smiled and nodded. At that, the other teacher smiled and her eyes... smiled with her eyes and disappeared. Never knew she knew how to smile like that. She's definitely a woman. The click of her heels rang through the hallway. As soon as the clicking disappeared, I came back to my senses. I stopped on my way to class to listen to their conversation. I should hurry back to the classroom. I was heading back to the classroom, but I couldn't forget what I just saw. What? I thought he's always buttery like he's at home. He actually knows how to talk normally. Just so buttery. It was strange to see Yuri so sincere and gentle. He always fools around in front of me. Felt goosebumps climb up my back at remembering what happened this morning. That was really a dangerous moment.
뭐 하는 거지?
Oh no. Ah! I suddenly heard Yuri's voice from behind. I thought he went the opposite way, but he must have headed towards the same direction. I turned around and awkwardly said hello. Oh, hi. No, hello, Mr. Yuri.
아 그래. 여긴 무슨 일이야? 아, 뭘 사러 온 건가?
What? Oh, yes, I came to buy lunch, but...
그런데
Yuri looked at my empty hands. His handsome eyebrows arched as if wondering why. Everything worth eating ran out. I was just about to head back to the classroom.
이런 점심을 굶는 건 안 되지. 자, 이거 받아.
No. Rip Korean teacher. Yuri handed me the muffin basket he just received. What? No, it's fine. The Korean teacher gave you this. I can't take it.
내가 국어 선생에게 받은 거라는 건 어떻게 알지? 혹시 설마 다 보고 있던 거야?
Oh, whoops. Yuri smiled wickedly. He looks pleased for some reason. No, I was just around and happened to hear it. It was a genuine, simple coincidence.
그렇게까지 강조하면 더 소상해지는데.
I'm not suspicious. Yuri smiled with his eyes and came towards me. It was completely different from the way he looked at the other teacher earlier.
신경 쓰면 날 부르지 그랬어, 달리. 난 네가 부르면 언제든지 달려갈 텐데 말이야.
Yuri whispered sweet words. Of course, this perv isn't going anywhere. That sincere version I saw earlier was long gone. Please stop. I mean, shut up. I looked around and didn't find anyone. I relaxed and treated him comfortably. He wasn't going to listen to me if I'm polite. And you know, other kids can see, so don't do what you just did.
좀 전 같은 행동이라니. 내가 뭘?
A Korean teacher is a woman too. Girls already misunderstand the way you act. And if I see that...
왜라니?
What I mean is, I might misunderstand that you like them. Honestly, I always wanted to talk to you about your attitude. If you're always flirty with girls, I might genuinely come to hate you one day, so be careful. I don't know what Yuri's thinking when he acts like that. But he doesn't seem to like the Korean teacher. If he always leaves room for hope like that, he'll definitely be misunderstood. Yuri slightly frowned at my words.
혹시 그거 마이 허니 얘기 아니야?
What? Yuri nodded. It was ridiculous the way he seemed to think he knew it all.
생각을 묻고 싶지만 바뀌니까 참도록 하지.
Yuri whispered in my ears. Just when I was about to tell him that I'm getting goosebumps, he leaned over fast. Smooch. Ah! Yuri kissed my ear in a flash. What is he doing? I hurriedly looked around. Thankfully, no one was passing by. Although no one saw it, we were still out in public. After realizing that, my face turned red with embarrassment. Yuri's face turned strange at seeing that.
오, 이거 귀여운 반응인데? 아카데미라서 자제할까 했는데. 안 돼, 마이 허니. 그렇게 사랑스러운 모습을 보여주면 참기 힘들어지잖아.
That's not good. Shh. Are you really gonna be like this? Ugh, I'll see you at home.
먼저 그렇게 적극적으로 나와주다니 영광인걸? 마음의 변화가 생긴 거야? 물론 난 언제든 오케이야.
No, stop saying things like that. What if someone hears you?
부끄러워하지 마. 우린 이미 볼 거 안 볼 거 다 본 사이잖아.
No. Oh. My stomach growled while I was shouting out no. There was no way Yuri missed it when it was this loud to me. My face was burning red.
아 이런. 우리 공주님이 배가 고프신가 보군.
Yup, he heard. Ah, so embarrassing. Made me yell, that's why. I was so embarrassed I couldn't even raise my head, but Yuri held out
내
something.
아무것도 못 샀다고 했지? 자, 이거 받아.
Yuri handed me a muffin basket. Ooh. Oh, man. Let's see. I think I can save over this. Yeah. Alright. Refuse or take it. I'm thinking back to, like, the phone thing. And I'm still not entirely sure if the reaction when I refused it was better than when I just took it. But also that was a different context. Because now... I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm leaning towards taking it. Because, I mean, it's muffins and I want to eat food. I feel like Yuri would prefer it if I just took it. I don't think he wants me to be a tsundere, but I don't know what Yuri likes. Whatever, I'm just taking it. I am hungry, and since he's giving it to me, it's okay, right? Alright then, thanks. Let's see, which one should I take? There are several kinds of muffins in the basket Yuri held out. My mouth watered at the sweet scent. I thought for a moment and chose a vanilla-flavored one. Wow, she made this herself? I bit into the pretty muffin. The sweet scent spread in my mouth.
맛있나 보네. 갑자기 눈빛에 생기가 돌아.
Feel bad for that Korean teacher, whoa. This is really good. You should try it too.
됐어. 난 네가 먹는 것만 먹을게. 자, 이거 다 가져.
Yuri handed me the whole basket. In the confusion of the moment, I took it. All this to myself? Are you sure? She made them for you.
방금 전까지 그렇게 먹어놓고선 새삼스럽니? 왜? 갑자기 미안해져?
Well, no, not that. They are yours now, since you took it. I guess it's fine since you're giving it to me. Yuri received these muffins, so there's no need to argue about what he's giving out. I do feel sorry to the Korean teacher, but Yuri gave it to me, so it should be fine.
그렇단 말이지.
I don't know about my choice. Yuri stroked his chin and thought for a moment, and then nodded.
벌써 점심시간이 끝났나 보다. 너와 이야기를 하고 있으면 시간 가는 줄 모르겠어.
Yuri approached me again and leaned forward to whisper in my ear.
아무래도 너한테 중독됐나 봐. 어떻게 보고 또 봐도 질리지가 않지?
At that moment, I almost swung the basket at him, saying those buttery words as if they're nothing. I'm sick of your butter. Instead of swinging the basket, I pushed him away.
배가 고픈 달링은 좀 난폭한 걸. 뭐 이것도 괜찮아. 달링이라면 와일드한 것도 매력이 될 수 있지.
I'll see you at home. If I listen to him more, I'll go crazy for sure. As I clenched my teeth and spoke, Yuri laughed.
조심해서 들어가. 배부르다고 수업 시간에 졸면 안 된다.
Oh, pretending to be a teacher now.
그래도 급료를 받는 입장이니까 일하는 척은 해야 될 거 아니야. 안 그래? 그럼 난 이만. 안녕.
Yuri waved and winked at me. I just stood there and watched Yuri disappear. But my arm got heavy because of a basket and I came back to my senses. Yuri wore me out so much, I think I'm not in my right mind. Oh, yay! Chapter ended. Boop. Meaningful presents. The main title never left me. Alright, well, we'll pick that off next time. Pick that off? Pick that up? Whatever. We'll continue it next time. So I hope to see you in the next episode. Bye!